The Memphis Grizzlies and the Miami Heat, second and final.
This should be a good one tonight.
A lot of rookies in, and off we go. And the first of our doubleheader on TNT tonight. Great to have you with us. Regular season wraps up next week. Then you get into the play-in tournament and then into the playoffs. It is getting tight in the NBA. And that's how we start tonight, Coach.
Well, Bam Adebayo's been shooting the heck out of it from three the last 10 games coming in at 50%, 16 for 32. 7 of those games with at least 2 threes. And Pelle Larsson breaks up the lob to Zach Edey. Great defensive play.
Adebayo puts it on in 5, but Eric
where they couldn't win close games.
Spoelstra's Miami Heat. Eric now in his 17th season as the Heat head coach, and certainly headed to the Hall of Fame when his career is over. As Ja Morant cannot hit. 2 empty possessions for Memphis.
2 empty possessions where Pelle Larsson was the primary defender, and that's why he's in there primarily, even though what he's really been doing is scoring the ball for this Heat team in these last 3 games as a starter, averaging 15 a game.
Yeah, Bam dart.
Well, he's averaging 19 a game in this 6-game winning streak.
And a block. Adebayo blocks Jaren Jackson Jr. Miami wants to push. Here comes Adebayo, puts his shoulder down and finishes.
The front office, and he said, I'm a Grizzly. There were no conversations outside of me being a Grizzly and making sure we are in the best position to chase our dream of winning a championship. He reconfirmed to me that he had nothing to do with the decision to move on from Taylor Jenkins, said he woke up and found out, and said it's been tough as he still tries to process everything. And
usually have some influence, so those individuals are adamant that that is not how it went in Memphis, with Taylor Jenkins being removed from his position.
Well, and it doesn't, at the end of the day, doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Taylor Jenkins, Williams, not exactly can't miss type guys coming out who've all become good, solid NBA players. He just did an outstanding job.
Zach Edey follows. Basket of the game for Memphis. As Pelle Larsson leaves it, rookie to rookie, gives it right back. Ware, and Larsson can't make it. Ware's got it, and Ware. 4 rookies. 2 teams that are fighting for their playoff lives here at the end of the regular season. Counting on young players that have given them a lot. Jaren Jackson
wants to get to that left hand every time.
Bam Adebayo got off to the fast start. Hero with a nice move to set up Adebayo. He can't hit it. Adebayo come up short. Ball is loose and run down by Adebayo.
It's already 3 turnovers for Memphis, and that's an area of emphasis for Tomas Ishala.
Burks misses. Offensive board. Hero kicks it to Burks. Burks, no. And another offensive board. Ware can't hit it.
Well, Memphis is a great offensive rebounding team and a poor defensive rebounding team.
Endurance and playing through a full schedule has been impressive this year.
They include me in that. I did not think that Zach Edey would have this kind of success, particularly early on, as Bam Adebayo knocked games that he's made 2 threes in a game. But Zach Edey, we saw it. His mobility up and down the floor. Zach Edey's mobility has surprised people.
Here's Ware. Big man fires a 3, comes up short. Edey, he was a freshman, and to see where he is now is so impressive. And he's going to get top 5 votes.
Pelle Larsson, his 2nd foul. Eric Spoelstra said that before the game. This guy's played really well for them. Foul trouble's been an issue for him.
Hard to keep him on the floor. Davion Mitchell takes over for Larsson. He's been great off the bench for Miami during this 6-game win streak. Desmond Bane got it off in time, but misses it. Miami got off to the fast start behind Bam Adebayo. He's already hit a couple of 3-pointers, and he's going in the paint. Adebayo missed it again. Well, he's getting up a lot of shots right now. Adebayo is 4 for 6. And we're ball. Adebayo with 12 early points here. How about this, Stan? First 7 seasons, Adebayo made 23 3-pointers. He's got 70 this year after the 2 he's hit tonight.
Well, and now he's really starting to shoot it well.
Late clock, down to 3. And Ware's got it underneath. Wow, heck of a play there by the rookie Kel'el Ware.
Yeah, and 2nd time he's just floated it over the top of Edey, who's the 8th best per minute shot blocker in the NBA.
Aldama misses the three. Miami pushes. Memphis gets back. Bane trying to guard Bam Adebayo, swapping paint in the paint. Ball's loose, and Pippen Jr., his first minutes on the floor, comes out of the pack.
Well, you're not going to out-muscle Desmond Bane.
Pippen Jr., no look, extra pass, Bane for three. Good ball movement, no result for the Grizzlies. Burks turned to the corner and can't get the friendly bounce.
And Burks has been shooting it well. 16 for 32 in the last 5 games that he started here for Miami from 3.
Tough shot for.
Sing karaoke. What's your go-to song?
I'll tell you, Left Go and
coming at you.
Brian, I have never once sang karaoke.
You don't look like a karaoke guy.
No, and there's a lot of people happy about that, and they don't even know they're happy about it.
Get a turnover. Memphis in transition. Pippen lay it in.
Well, that's Grizzlies basketball at its best. They want to create turnovers, and then they want to get out and run. They play at the fastest pace in the NBA. They're 8th in fast break points.
That does lead me to a question, not about your karaoke, but about Tuomas Ishilo and the pace. As Highsmith, that's blocked by Aldama. Disrupted the pass because Ishilo has tightened this rotation a little bit. As Pippen passes it up, you do wonder, is that going to affect the pace? This is a team that wants to move it as fast as they can, and you've got Ja Morant, but feels like it's counterintuitive. If you're going to tighten the rotation, can you continue to play at this pace?
Yeah, because you're only taking one guy out of the rotation. You know, you're just playing 9 instead of playing 10. I don't think it'll have any effect.
Aldama backing his way in. He's got some size over Highsmith. Turns him away, though. Now Kennard drives, kicks. And Aldama gets to the paint, turns it over. Mitchell read that one beautifully. Mitchell, like a freight train going down the lane. And just in case you wanted to slow the game down, that is the man they call slow-mo.
Coming off his season high last night in Boston. 19 points in 24 minutes, 7 for 11 from the floor.
Adam mentioned the back-to-back. The Heat are on. This is the second time, and slow-mo gets a steal. Up ahead to Mitchell. Hero runs to the corner in transition. The three will work on the fast.
Miami Heat only 23rd on the season in points off of turnovers, but tonight they're taking advantage.
Miami gets Memphis twice this year, and on both occasions they catch them on the second of a back-to-back. A resounding win last night over the Boston Celtics, beat them by 21, their first win over Boston this year. And
run of his career since he's come to Miami. Always has been a great defender, but now really putting it to Jaren Jackson Jr. Now he's back in playing center where he played most of the year, or at least the early part of the year before Khalil Ware got into the lineup.
Spoelstra going the matchups here. Allows Anderson to play Aldama. Here's Wells, the rookie. The guy that's going to get some votes. Figure he'll be a top 5, maybe top 3 rookie of the year finisher this year.
No question. I think he and Edey will both be first team all rookie.
We got Castle in San Antonio, maybe Sarr, Risager. Those are the names that pop up right now as the best rookies. Hero, good work to get to the basket and then couldn't close it out with the floater. Hero's been on a scoring binge in this winning streak.
And an efficient scoring bench, shooting 58% from the floor and 47. He's had 4 straight games coming in of 20 or more points. He's shooting over 50% from 3 in that stretch.
Decorated player, Jackson stacking up a nice career, and that's a foul on Jackson. Then they've lost the challenges, the rest is soft.
I feel like Davion Mitchell hit the perfect place for him. And for, I think, the majority of players in this league, that's what a lot of it's about, is getting to the right place, right system. And Jaren Jackson now just picked up his Spoelstra, and the Miami Heat are going to love.
Anderson misses on the 3. Let's note that Duncan Robinson is on the floor for the Miami Heat as well. He missed 5 games. He's back tonight. Miami still eager to get Andrew Wiggins back because Aldama misfires on that one.
This has been a tough offensive first quarter for Memphis are shooting the ball okay, but they have not gotten to the free throw line, and they've got 6 turnovers.
Well, you want to generate some offense. That's a guy to do it. Duncan Robinson, he is back. They've won all their games since he's been gone, but he gives them a major weapon off the bench right now. Ja Morant guarded by Mitchell, one of the great defenders on the perimeter, and he got Morant up off his feet, and it's another coach. He is living in his 3rd country in the last 3 years, we found out. He speaks 4 languages, but he was basically recruited by the Grizzlies to come over to the NBA. Was an excellent player, played on Finland's national team.
Highly respected guy in Europe, thought of as an innovative offensive guy with actions coming off pick and rolls. Loves to play at great pace, really emphasizes offensive rebounding.
4th game in for Coach Ishilo, and they're 0-3 to start it. Leaving it up top, Bam Adebayo. Oh, in and out. That is a tight rim on this side of the floor. There have been a few of those already. Adebayo with 12 first quarter points. And 3-pointer no good from Wells. Mitchell gonna push it. Left-handed pass leads it for Highsmith.
He play at one of the slowest paces in the league.
T brought to you by Applebee's. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Well, the other thing is, Memphis leads the league in free throw attempts and has not gotten to the line tonight. The Heat are great. The Heat give up the fewest free throw attempts in the league. The Heat taking care of Memphis on the offensive glass. They're not putting them to the free throw line. They're taking away the Memphis strengths.
Late clock, Morant misses at 3. Duncan Robinson kept that alive into the hands of Anderson. I think Miami, you know, with Jimmy Butler's eating just denies Robinson. Of course, you're going to play differently, but Jimmy Butler has missed so much time the last few years. This was already an evolution that was in place. And if you talk to Eric Spoelstra, he does believe that things are a 3-pointer. What do you see in their offense? It looks like it's got a little more flow, a little more body and ball movement, a lot more touches.
Absolutely. The ball moves quicker. More people get their hands on it.
Anderson off the glass, no, Adebayo. Strong one-arm rebound, and he drops his. Rated 9th in the league coming in today. And
we're seeing it tonight.
Yeah, they're really.
We're seeing it tonight. Only 2 offensive rebounds for Memphis. No free throw attempts. And only 2 fast break points.
Well, they're passing it well. Robinson with the reset, missed it. Morant with the rebound. Miami has 9 made field goals. They have 8 assists on those 9 field goals. And it's a 3-point game. Ball is loose. Edey hits the deck. Anderson out of the pack. Mitchell running to the corner. Anderson is fouled.
To the night crying, talking about
more field goal than they have turnovers at this point.
That's generally not a good formula.
10 baskets, 9 turnovers. Bain comes up short.
A lot of tough shots out there.
Mitchell to Highsmith once again. Everybody getting a touch here. Robinson around the Adebayo screen, pick and roll, leaves it, extra pass.
That's great in Adebayo. And then the Heat just attacking.
Kennard and Pippen in the backcourt now. Jaren Jackson guarded by Anderson. Here's Bain. Bain strip, got it back. Hot pass out to the wing, and Pippen hits another 3.
Well, when they can get it out, because the Heat are really protecting the paint and attacking the ball, but that's also what's forcing the turnovers. Pippen's just had a great year.
It's his second 3-pointer. Pippen forces the turnover. Excellent defensive play, Scottie Pippen. And now Bain drives. A miss. Robinson with a rebound. Anderson. And that's a kick ball.
Steals. This guy's had a great year. Another success both by the Memphis scouts and by the development of Taylor Jenkins and his coaching staff.
That's true. They really, I mean, Taylor Jenkins does deserve a lot of credit for developing a ton of these players. Pippen was undrafted after 3 years at Vanderbilt, now in his 3rd year in the NBA.
Davion Mitchell just doing a great job. Another hard-fought rebound down there.
Highsmith, three-pointers, good.
Got him off to a great start tonight, but then it's Davion Mitchell who's really kept things going here.
Point. It does have that feel. Memphis, their first free throws, and Larson at the controls here.
Pippen, their leading scorer tonight.
He's hit a couple of threes. He's forced a turnover as well. Larson working on Aldama. Quick shot in. Pelle Larsson, the rookie out of Arizona from Sweden.
3 highest scoring games of the year have been his last 3 games.
He's making his 4th consecutive start. He's earned a 4th consecutive start. A lot of contact there. Pippen
Already.
Long 2 for Pippen. He's got 10 in the quarter right now. Shot fake. Hero missed it. Here comes Pippen. Memphis down 5. Payne for 3 in transition. In May, all proceeds benefiting the Max Foundation. You can go to Sotheby's.com/to the Max Foundation. Good work by these great shoes, and a terrific thing to put your support behind. Coach is wearing the custom autism awareness themed Nike shoes as well. Kennard. 2-man game with Edey. Patient. Kennard's got Hero on his back, and the lefty can't hit it. Ware with the rebound. Pippen picks up Hero. And boy, a lot of traffic in there. Hero thought he was fouled, but he gives it away. No look by Pippen, sets up Kennard. Mitchell. Now they're only down a point. Really, Scottie Pippen Jr. making it go here in the 2nd quarter.
He really is. And Luke Kennard, the 2nd best 3-point shooter in the league this year, 2nd best last year, and led the league the 2 years before that. 5 straight years, Brian, shooting 44% or better from 3.
Second chance for Miami. Kennard jumps in the lane, avoiding the turnover, sets up Hero. No. Edey wrestling for it, and he's got it. 3-pointers not falling here after Adebayo hit the first couple. Miami 6 of 17 from beyond the arc. Meanwhile,
go with 10 points.
Say all this has come. Their first lead of the game with Morant on the bench. And Pippen putting together a 2nd quarter to remember. Larson misses a 3. Here comes Memphis. Grizzlies trying to add to their lead. Boy, they could not play any more sloppy than they did in the 1st quarter. But they have secured it. Pippen, no look, extra pass. That time, Pelle Larsson in the lane for the steal.
Kennard tried to do too much there. He should have just shot it.
3-pointer, no. Hero.
The Grizzlies now up 2.
Ja Morant back on the floor. Let's send it over to Taylor Rooks.
Well, B.A., we had a great time getting to know Tuomas Isalo before the game, and he told us that he fell in love with the NBA around the 3rd grade, watching the '92 finals with Portland and Chicago, and went to be coaching, you know, his guy's son out here.
And he's given him, you know, he's a different player than his father, but he's given him a great impact. And yeah, it was a terrific conversation just getting to know Isalo, and Taylor digging up all the good stories. The fact that he speaks 4 languages, and you know, really came to love basketball with those Jordan and Pippen Bulls. Coach, there's a lot of those stories for people of his age. He's 42 years of age, and those were the primitive years that he's starting to learn and enjoy the game. Said his dad was making VHS tapes.
Yeah, that was really teams here since that early Bam Adebayo run.
Remember, Ja Morant went to the bench. Pippen entered. Memphis played and got him in front.
Right, and they had done a little better job taking care of the ball, but right there, their 11th turnover. And it comes because Bam Adebayo focuses in on taking away Jaren Jackson Jr.'s left hand. He has to go where he doesn't want to go, to his right, and he ends up with a travel. Game plan discipline, so important.
For Miami. TV, and it's free on all your favorite devices. Coach, Miami has scored just 14 points this quarter. So make it 15 now. And Memphis with a 2-point lead as Morant drives, elevates, comes up short. Playing 5-on-4 here. Jackson not in the play yet. Extra man, Tyler Hero is the one who's open.
Position tonight, attacking before Memphis can get their defense set.
Responsibility might be the player's fault. Out of bounds play. Wells gets a dunk. Well drawn up. 1 point Memphis lead. Minute and a half remaining in this first half. And Hero loses the ball. Contact, and Hero turns it over. Bate going to the basket, is fouled on his way. Austin, resounding victory. 8 on TNT, not streaming on that. As you change the way you play, and you know, this Miami team, this is the team that they will have, and being at their best come playoff time. They're very familiar with the play-in scenario. They've been there. This will be the 3rd straight year if they end up there again, and it's a pretty good bet they will. Hero probing, and another miss. Second chance here for Miami. Under a minute to go. Miami racking up some offensive rebounds. Adebayo goes strong and puts it in.
18.5 for Bam Adebayo.
Miami with 6 offensive rebounds. And Jackson lost the handle underneath. Hero drives. Hero will lay it in and out. Calf. But it's good that the rookie is able to return after he went to the locker room just before the second quarter ended. Memphis with the first possession. Bane misses a 3. Wells rebounds. And a second chance here. Bane puts another one up. Edey keeps that one alive. And it's into the hands of Pelle Larsson.
Memphis has to be happy with that, getting on the glass early. That's their game.
See what the Miami legs are like after a 3 a.m. arrival this morning. Bane in transition, able to lay in.
Masishalo very happy. Wanted to get on the glass. They do that in the first possession. Want to pick up the pace. They get a fast break bucket right away. They got to get back to playing Memphis Grizzlies basketball.
Interim coach taking over for Taylor Jenkins. Just his 4th game. He's looking for his first win as Burks misses a 3. And Adebayo. Starters for Memphis have had their struggles tonight. Most of the starters on the plus minus, all in the minus. It has been the Memphis bench that helped him get back in it. Tyler Hero, first time All-Star this year. He's into double figures with 10. And the rookie, it's among rookies, and he's 3rd in points. He's played in every game. Morant forces a turnover here. Bane kicks it to Morant, backs up, corner 3. Ja Morant sticks with that post-make celebration. That's the 2nd time he's done it. And the kind of investigation that Ja Morant has done here tonight, both 3-pointers that he's hit.
He had a tough first half, 1 for 7, 3 turnovers. Get a couple back buckets early here.
Morant has been scoring in a big way despite Memphis's struggles. Grizzlies right now coming into the 8th spot. A lot can change.
So Ware can have that whenever he wants. He's at 32% stealing the defender off to let ready in the quarter.
To Taylor Rooks.
Yeah, BA, last month I asked Ja how he'd evaluate his season up to this point, and he simply said he's not where he wants to be. Said he wouldn't call it a failure, but definitely wants to get back to playing free and not second-guessing, because that's what makes him Ja. And today he said that it's spacing that really allows him to do that. Said he can score in many different ways, just needs the right spacing and the right personnel, which he feels like he has here in Memphis. And he wants to get back to that free-flowing offense that we all know so well, guys.
Well, Taylor, you know as well as anyone that when you're battling injuries, and it was a shoulder here tonight, but the turnovers are up, the assists are down, and so there's a lot to talk about with Ja Morant and where he can take this. Hero draws the foul. It is a 5th and a 1-point game. 2 teams in very similar positions in their respective conferences. The difference being Memphis has a chance to get in.
And yet,
that happened March 28th with 9. They were a game and a half out of the 3rd spot in the West at that time. And it was one of the more surprising moves of the season, especially this late in the year. You don't see it very often. Morant leaves it up top. Boy, he sent Edey.
I like Morant taking responsibility there.
Adebayo runs into a double, puts up a shot anyway. Jackson with a block. Here comes Bane. Bane sidestep. Oh, this is like Olympic-style basketball, international rules. It doesn't matter if it's a goaltend or not. I think that's. He wants him to be more aggressive and have a better motor on the defensive end.
You would rather have to reel guys in than to try to motivate them.
John gets it back. Basket.
Well, again, a second chance opportunity, though. That's Memphis basketball. They have as many offensive rebounds in the first 5 minutes here.
4 fouls on Morant. It's the 14th foul this quarter. Here's Hero now. Wells right with him. Tough shot. Hero missed it. Edey clears the rebound.
Excellent defense there.
Scottie Pippen Jr. had that big second quarter, came on and sparked the Memphis rally. At one point, they had a 14-2 run to get back in the game and get the lead. And here is Pippen for three. He's got another one. Tomas Ishilo in that Memphis huddle. State Farm audio assist from the new Memphis head coach on an interim basis, looking for win number 1 in his 4th game. And comes out of that timeout. Lead is 6 for Memphis after they opened up their biggest lead. Miami's biggest lead was 9 early. Bam Adebayo scored the first.
To the referee to make a call.
No, it ends up as a Memphis turnover here. Had a few offensive fouls on the screen. Hero ends up wide open.
Comes out of the timeout with a big-time assist on the lob, and then knocks down a 3.
Ware on the block. Hero is defending initially. Tyler Hero's got 10 in the quarter. He sets up Ware, 3-pointer. They leave it open, and he hits again. Goes from playing off the ball, becoming the primary playmaker, and he is more than comfortable with the ball in his hands. He's having a great year. First-time All-Star this year. As Bane drives back in front, go the Grizzlies.
Well, that's the Grizzlies usually on the attack all the time. They have 28 in the paint tonight. They're second in the league in that category.
Mitchell will initiate the offense this time. Kennard's on him. That's the matchup they want. It's a layup. Desmond Bane pushes. Bane and denied.
Another lineman on that coaching chain. Win seasons.
Yep.
He dealt with a lot of injuries, but his player development has been outstanding. A lot of guys have just continued to get better and better under he and his coaching staff.
The only thing we've really heard from Zach was that initial press conference. After the move was made, he hasn't really spoken much about it since, and just letting those statements speak for the result of that deal. If we could talk to him tonight, respectfully declined, which is okay. I'm sure it'll all be discussed, and it all depends on what happens here with Memphis. You know, Pippen. Pippen working with Jackson. They got the switch they want. Pippen fires the 3, is fouled. Oh no, it's going. In this third quarter, Memphis leads it by 2. Hero with Pippen on his back. He'll pull it and hit it. Bane right back at him, and Ware able to get a piece of that. Block shot for Ware. Hero drives, drops the shoulder. Got it.
Outstanding.
Tyler Hero has accounted for 21 of the Miami points in this quarter. He's got 16 on his own. He's had a couple assists that have produced 5 points. 16 of the 26 points that the Heat have scored. Flat free throw. That didn't come out of his hand very well at all. Misses the free throw. Tied at 76. 2.5 to go in this third. Hero pulls Kennard back. Hero shifty. All Tyler Hero this possession. Gets himself some space. Mid-range is no good. And Aldama able to secure it. Moran back on the floor running with Jackson. Here's Wells. Wells, little floater, got it. Friendly back.
Himself into double figures tonight.
Anderson, cut off, reset. Under 2 minutes to go. Third quarter action on TNT. First of a doubleheader tonight. Hero, sidestep, three-pointer, cash.
And this guy's averaged over 20 a game for 4 straight years. But he's gotten better at his decision-making, his ball handling, and as Eric Spoelstra said, even his defense. But right there, John.
Been a most improved player as well, highly decorated. Memphis needs him the rest of the way. Memphis in this third quarter, 32 points, 2 players with 27, Ware and Hero. Hero's got 19, and now Bam. 2 by Bam Adebayo. Morant draws the contact.
Call for Nate Green in that.
Limited time only. You can sign up at NBA.com/League Pass. Start streaming today to see if, in fact, ball don't lie. 1 out of 2 for Ja Morant. 14 in the quarter for Morant. 17 for the game. Adebayo deep in the paint. Quick burst.
Averaging just under 20.
Heat by 1. Memphis with the ball. Late third quarter. Wells sprays it. Aldama sidestep 3. No good. And there's Hero with a rebound.
Made that shot a lot tougher than he needed to. Should have just shot that in rhythm off the catch.
Trying to draw a foul, it looked like. Hero gets Wells on him. Again, the screen from Highsmith. Wells gets back to Hero. Highsmith slips, and Jackson.
This is a fun one. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks to Eric Spoelstra. Thanks, Taylor. Good job with that. Bam Adebayo off the front iron. First possession of the fourth. And an empty possession for Miami. He'd lead by a point. Here comes Ja Morant. Mitchell, despite picking up those 2 fouls, and he has 4. Mitchell.
Yeah, I feel like with Ja Morant that, you know, there have been the injuries and suspensions and off-court stuff, and we've forgotten almost how great he can be at his best.
Big that one.
He's got 8 points and 11 rebounds coming off a game against Golden State with 10 points and 16 rebounds.
That was a career high, those 16 rebounds in his rookie season. He had a 16 rebound game back in December. Adebayo, Edey tries to close. Adebayo get. Jackson gets a step. Anderson might have got a piece of that. Jackson down in a heap. Looks like he may have rolled his ankle. Playing 4-on-4 here is Mitchell. Aaron Jackson Jr. is hurting. He immediately walks to the corner, taking himself out of the play for now. I don't know if it's ankle or knee, but he was grabbing at that lower leg. Here is Jalen Wells. And another friendly bounce.
Jalen Wells having a big night also.
36% from three-point range this year for Wells. It's his second of the night. He's got 13. Another player that left the floor with an injury into the first half. Good to see him back and playing in his normal rotation. Jackson doesn't bite. Adebayo shoots it, misses it. Highsmith offensive rebound. Adebayo, blocked by Pippen. Into the hands of Robinson. Again, it's Adebayo. All kind of traffic around him, and he comes up short.
That one should have gone out to Davion Mitchell, who had a wide open 3 if he had made the pass.
Morant for 3.
2 now.
Huge second half.
He was 1 for 7 at the half.
Mitchell, no. Edey with the rebound.
Ja Morant 6 for 8 in this half.
He's made 3 threes. He's 3 of 5. 2-point Memphis lead. Morant lost the ball, but a foul. Morant, corner three-pointer. Adebayo with the rebound. Bam. He's got 6 boards to go along with his 22 points. And that's going to be a foul out on the perimeter. Scotty
Tops.
Miami won last night in Boston. Second game of a back-to-back. Anderson in the corner. And
it's an area where Jaren Jackson could be a lot better. He's not a great rebounder.
Duncan Robinson. And he gets softening up. Three.
He gets open because they're not guarding Kyle Anderson. Kyle Anderson goes to the handoff. There's no one there to help coming off the screen.
Desmond Bain misses a three. Second chance. Kennard to Pippen. Pippen. Oh, my.
Pippen Jr. may have been undrafted, but he's going to be in this league for a long time.
Robinson cuts to the basket. Edey certainly altered that shot. Back and forth they go. Memphis just grabbed the lead. Pippen and got a good one here at Kaseya Center in Miami. 6 ties. There have been 17 lead changes. This thing has gone back and forth. Morant continues to sit. Tyler Hero is back on the floor for Miami after that 19-point third quarter. Late clock here. Got to go. Down to 1. Hero, a desperation heave, hits the rim. Edey secures.
Tell you what, he got that ball up there very well for
Anderson. A steal. Up ahead. Hero kept his foot on the ground. 7-3 is 7-3.
Well, what great effort by Zach Edey. Guy that big on a dead sprint back. So much of the game is just how much do you want to get done. Great effort by Zach Edey.
That foul went on Pippen. Here. 96-95. Memphis leads it. Jackson buries the shoulder. Morant offensive rebound. Heat down 3. Hero sets out Mitchell. In and out. One and done for Miami.
Well, that's a good look, and Mitchell's been shooting the ball very well from 3 since he's come over to Miami.
This is Bain. Driving, Bain, left hand, no, Morant with the finch. Morant is alive and well here, 26 for Morant. Tyler Hero can't hit it, got his own.
For the offensive boards. The last 2 buckets from Morant on offensive rebounds, and then Tyler Hero getting his own miss and putting it back.
Miami coach has 15 offensive rebounds.
Well, it's been a problem for Memphis all year. They're a great offensive rebounding team, but not very good at the defensive end. Another big-time defensive play by Kyle Anderson.
Sets up Kennard, air ball, Aldama right to Pelle Larsson. Hero on the attack, taking on Morant, and he's fouled. 4 threes, and Hero after that. Tyler Hero got it remaining. Jackson steps into a 3. Quick shot, can't get it to go. Where with a rebound? Here comes Miami. Chance to take the lead here. Hero active. Hero mid-range. No. Jackson the rebound. Bain pushes it out of traffic and can't lay it in. Gets it back. Ware secures the rebound. Again, Miami with the ball and a chance to take the lead. Mitchell, bouncy. Shakes Kennard, blocked by Jackson. What a play by Jaren Jackson. Defense starting to tighten up here. Bain drives, kicks. Aldama for 3. Cash!
Another game. The Warriors fighting hard to get a playoff spot and not fall into the play-in. Memphis wants one of those playoff spots also.
Memphis currently 8th in the West. Turnaround out of Bio, no good. Grizzlies sitting at 44-32. You got 4 teams in that grouping, 3 with identical records, fighting for 2 playoff spots or 2 play-in spots, and that's a big difference getting into a series versus a one-and-done scenario. Morant comes up short. Pelle Larsson, dangerous pass, and Hero able to secure it. Where on the inbounds, in and out it goes. Memphis still up 4.
And it's a big game for Miami, too. They're going to be in the play-in, but every spot up gives you a better advantage in the play-in. If you're going to be 9th, you want to play that first game at home. You'd love to be 8th, where you get 2 chances to win a game, and of course you'd love to be 7th. You get 2 chances to win a game, and they're both at home.
Bain misses a 3. Miami has won 6 straight, and they're doing it without Andrew Wiggins as well. And that's a big piece lost. A 2-point game.
Yeah, Wiggins averaging almost 20 for them. And in the last 4 games, he's had a game of 30 and a game of 42.
Wiggins has multiple injuries, most recently a hamstring injury. Eric Spoelstra believes he'll be back next week. That's a block by Ware. Tyler Hero pushes. Miami down 2, draws a double, and Bain almost. Adebayo got it. Tyler Hero with the assist. Adebayo's got 26. Ja Morant splits it. Morant dunks it. 25 for Morant in this second half. He's got 28 for the game. Here's Mitchell. Oh, big shot. Clutch 3 from Mitchell.
Pippen, hero on Ja Morant. That's why Pippen's setting the screen.
Almost ended up as a Miami steal. Instead, Memphis a chance to grab the lead. Jackson gets inside. Can't score over Adebayo, who clears the rebound. Strong defense. Strong rebound by Bam. Adebayo. No. Memphis makes it 1 and done. The Grizzlies can retake the lead. Ja Morant. He's got Pippen open. Finds him. Pippen kicks it to the corner. Jackson hits him.
Keith blitzed him. He got the ball out of the trap, and then you got him outnumbered. They just moved it for a wide open Jaren Jackson, corner 3.
Under a minute. Miami down 2. Adebayo at the top. Adebayo turns. No. Short. Bouncing rebound to Pippen. Memphis can make it a 2-possession game here. Clock ticks. Under 40 we go. What a finish we have in Miami.
They're just going to stay out of his way now and make Tyler Hero try to guard him one-on-one.
Morant spins. Morant drives. And fire the block. The Heat push. Pelle Larsson. And Pippen running. 3 seconds separating shot and game clock. Miami down 2. Tyler Hero. Fake pass. Shot goes up. Shot ball. Full court pressure. Morant's got it, and just show pressure. Now Miami backs up, and here we go into the half-court set.
Now, no Tyler Hero in here, so they can they can switch everything, which they did.
Morant goes on Ware, step back, and it goes!